Hey guys, today I will be walking you through how to tackle the mountain rise, which does then lead you to deep blue. You can sort of see him disappearing off there. This is annoyingly quite a long one. It takes about sort of 10-15 minutes to sort of actually get to deep blue, which is really frustrating. And we try and make it as efficient as I can. Use Major and sort of rush thing to get in there. Just in case you're in any doubt as to where deep blue was, sort of see him right at the top there next to that slightly unhelpful squid lady. I do feel like she could have done a lot more to help, but we'll get around to that.
Overhead! There! That's deep blue! And if we rescue him from the shadow clone, then we'll be able to enter the water temple.
You can see what's happening here is all the torches are extinguishing, and you're going to have to basically relight them to unlock the doors and make your way up to the next bit. So here's the first torch, nice and easy. Yeah, it's just giving you a strong hint there. See, they're very easy to sort of destroy. Just a quick brush with your Inferno. So those, they're normally attached to a powder keg. So as long as you sort of aim one of your wildfires at them, it will go pretty quickly. You don't have to stay around. Sort of again, just prove a point. He's annoying. Right, so move on. See, those guys are so annoying. They're easy to destroy, but they're just persistent. Dash up to the next bit. I'm constantly looking around to make sure I'm not missing any of the torches. So there's one there. It means there's one left. That looks like the final torch up ahead. So lighting this should open up the door for us. There we go. It's nice and glowing, like an automatic door at the supermarket. So just use Major Ruin to dash over this gap. Door should open up for us. There we go. Oh, this guy's, he's not difficult, he's just inconvenient. Basically, you have to light one of those boom boom plants, the glowing plant you can see just there. You have to light that on fire and make sure that he's sort of stood near it, and then he'll basically fall apart and turn into a little ramp for you. I'm just going to basically situate myself here, because frankly it's easier sort of taking a hit from him if it keeps him in this area. Because basically if you try and like dislodge it with Major Ruin and basically chase him around with it, it's way too painful. So it's just worth taking the hit if he's going to sort of stay in one place. Going up the ramp, there's a torch there need to light. So stop shooting at me because it's quite annoying. There's another torch here. There's one of these torches is in a really inconvenient position. I don't think it's just yet. And there's the final torch over there. It should open up this door for us. So dash up here with Major Room. One trick here is just use Ash and Wildfire to throw them up. You can dash into them with Major Room, but it hurts. Sort of with these trolls, it's quite easy to just use the Incinerator move on Ash, which is one of his upgraded ones. As sort of a lot of the trolls will just walk straight into it, so it's nice and easy. So that's basically just hang around and kill some trolls until you get bored, and then you sort of see the guy that's turned into the ramp there. It's basically just got that. I hate those archers, they're so annoying. So here you just have to use Wildfire to basically blow that bit up, and that opens up the path to the next bit. Well, sort of, it's more of a collectible, but something nice to do if you just fancy some free coins, to be honest. So there we go. Back blast there. Dash through this next bit. It's also fairly self-explanatory. These guys, it's up to you whether you choose to fight them, but if you do, you sort of have to use the powder kegs, and frankly it's too painful. So this is the torch I mentioned earlier, where it's in a really awkward place. The amount of times I've gone backwards and forwards when I've missed that one. So it can be more useful to walk this bit just because it's a little more steady than hovering. Here's the next torch for me to light. I need to find the next bit, but it's a bit rude. I need to try and get rid of this guy because they're just annoying, frankly. Okay. So the next torch is in an equally weird place. That's sort of off the edge here. Okay. See, if you didn't know it was there, you'd drive yourself mad. Which I probably did the first couple of times I played this. Right, so there you go, it's the next door unlocked. It's important not to let yourself go flying off the edge. It's got this sort of series of ramps here with Major Room. Sort of so you're getting closer and the cave starts, cave gets that weird, like veiny look to it. It's a bit nasty. Got to fight one more of these rock people. Same principle. Just take the hit if you can get them to sort of loiter near that boom boom plant. So sort of do a few wildfires and just sort of try and get him to stay around here. Well, that's inconvenient. So I don't know why they keep wanting to hit me. I haven't done anything. Right, so hopefully he'll sort of stay over here long enough for the plant to explode. There we go. And he'll form a nice little ramp for you. Okay, so here, when you're mid-air after this little ramp here, make sure you turn back around whilst spinning. There we go. Sort of follow the network of tunnels, etc. Up the next couple of ramps, and again turn around mid-air, through the next tunnel. Right, so this next bit should take you out in the cave entrance with the weird squid lady woman. She's not very helpful, but you know, she's nice enough. Avoid the falling rocks, and there we go.
I've been stuck up here forever. Anyway, if we're going to get home, we'll need the elemental warrior in this cave. You can get it back. I just know it.
Right, so you follow her in, and that's to Deep Blue's Shadow Well. But you have to sort of solve a puzzle first, which I will walk you through.
I remember Squibble mentioning this place. He said to start by dashing into the totem furthest from the door, and then maybe there are clues.
Right, so you start with the one furthest from the door, which is this one over here. You dash into it to make room. And you see that one, it's sort of got a skull on a stick. Each one will have a different number of skulls, and you basically just work upwards in number. So we started with 1, we now need number 2. That's this one. Dash into the red dot thing. Now 3, and there should be another one with 4, and that should be it. There we go, that's one Shadow World opened. Right, so I've put this bit in fast forward, as you sort of know what the whole Shadow Well thing is about. Basically, you just need to avoid anything he's throwing at you, defeat the lost souls, and yeah, then you rescue Deep Blue. I think this one he takes 3 or 4 hits. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll figure it out. I'm not going to lie, the noise that this makes in fast forward is sort of almost comical. Well, it's slightly more annoying. You just sort of have to do a few hits towards the old Shadow Troll, and then he'll disappear, sort of much like the others, and you'll win Deep Blue.
The cave started flooding. Your new warrior should be able to blast us out of here. Why not try it?
So this is your first chance to try out Deep Blue.
Press the A button
It's
to
nice
read
to sort of
about
do it in the
the
water,
warriors
because
at
at least
your
what he's
command.
good at. Sort of, you see various moves there. He's definitely a warrior that it's worth upgrading all of his moves. So I'll do a couple of them now. So just because you do use him a lot, especially if you combine his Slip Jet with Ash's Inferno, you can take down a lot of trolls at the same time, as you'll probably see in my Troll Trouble video, which is in sort of my Kameo walkthrough playlist. So here, I'm just sort of having a look for the sort of things blocking the door. So you need to hit each one in the little red dot, and there you go. that opens it up for your friend to come through.
Okay, we're almost home and dry. If you like being dry, that is. The door is rigged up to the water wheel, and Deep Blue should be able to make it spin. So what are you waiting for?
She's very demanding. Right, so basically you've got to go down here, avoid any big rocks falling on you, and you've got to use your spray. So RT, and basically control where it goes with the right trigger. So spray the wheel, and that will open up. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Right, bye.